This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it's 6:53. Time to get you ready for your Monday here in the Morning Sprint.
Destiny Richards is live at Riverfront Pavilion, where many Spokane seniors will graduate this weekend. And Olivia Roberts has details about a speed hiring event happening today.
But first to Mark Peterson with a chilly and a little bit rainy start to your work week.
Mother Nature is speeding through in their first alert weather. There's some shower activity out there, more so than we'd anticipated, sort of coming in and hanging out, and now it's moving out. So we got that last burst there, and things should start to dry out for the rest of the day. And again, even some sunshine this afternoon. 4 things you need to know as you're waking up and heading out the door this morning is it is indeed chilly outside. Those scattered morning showers are with us, moving into Idaho. Warming coming up this week and possible weekend showers. We'll have more details on that coming up.
And breaking news overnight, a fire broke out early this morning at the Cedar Summit Estates, a senior citizens apartment complex in the 12,600 block of West 12th Street in Airway Heights. According to the fire chief, a sheriff driving by spotted the flames and alerted the fire department. 3 units were involved when they arrived just after midnight. This video taken around that time, shared with us by someone who lives nearby. Fire crews helped evacuate the residents and put out the fire. 2 units were destroyed. 4 others had smoke and fire damage.
Breaking news out of Arizona this morning. More than 200 firefighters still working to control a massive 6th alarm fire that sparked Saturday afternoon at a recycling yard in Phoenix. Crews say 5 commercial structures are involved, and the fire has even affected power for those living nearby.
Graduation is happening at the pavilion this weekend. This area will be filled with guests, but since it's a mix of vaccinated and unvaccinated, you need to know there will be 2 seating areas. One for general. Your student should have already gotten 2 wristbands for 2 guests to sit in the general area, but if all your guests are vaccinated, up to 4 people can sit in a vaccinated seating area. But again, capacity is still limited, so that is why those 2 seating areas are going to be present this weekend. Just go to our website, kxly.com, for more.
Well, new this morning, Jeff Bezos is going to space. The Amazon CEO says he'll be flying on the first crewed flight aboard his Blue Origin rocket. The 59-foot rocket ship New Shepard will take an 11-minute flight on July 15th. It's expected to reach more than 60 miles above the Earth. Blue Origin says Bezos' younger brother, Mark Bezos, will also be one of the 6 people aboard the capsule.
The FDA is expected to decide today whether to approve a new drug to treat Alzheimer's disease. Biogen's medication is for mild cognitive impairment associated with the early stages of Alzheimer's. It's been nearly 20 years since the agency has approved a new medication to treat the disease. Some nonprofits don't think the medication should be approved, although the Alzheimer's Association supports it.
Well, there are so many local businesses in need of workers right now, and starting today, you can find them all in one place to make your job search even easier. It's through an event the Spokane Hospitality Coalition is calling Speed Hiring. More than 15 businesses and restaurants will be set up at the Wonder Building today and tomorrow, ready to talk to you and hopefully give you an offer. You'll be placed in groups of 6 and talk with employers for about 10 minutes to get a feel for what they're looking for. The Hospitality Coalition says you don't need your resume or any experience at all. You just have to come and showcase yourself. If this event seems like something you'd be interested in, it'll take place today from 10 this morning to 1 o'clock this afternoon, and then tomorrow from 3 to 6. You will need to register beforehand, though. To find out how to do that, visit kxly.com.
New research this morning shows 2020 is projected to have the highest car crash fatality rate since 2007. Even with fewer cars on the road and people driving fewer miles, early data shows a 7% increase in deaths over 2019's numbers. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the average number of miles driven decreased by 13% while fatalities rose. Deadly car crashes increased in particular on rural roads, urban interstates, and at night.
An update from a story we brought to you last week. Following an outbreak of COVID-19 in the Wilbur-Creston School District, many students will not be heading to class in person this morning. Last week, the school district announced 7 high school students tested positive for COVID-19 and 30 students were sent into quarantine. As a result, the junior high and high school students will go to virtual class all this week. Elementary students will stick to in-person learning.
Coming up next on GMA, The Bachelorette is back. Watch their one-on-one with Katie this morning, then tune in tonight for the premiere. We'll be right back.